Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. I'm Pat from Pat's Path Predictor, and in this video we're going to be talking about the winter storm that is ongoing, that has entered the United States last night and has impacted parts of North Dakota and Minnesota. It is now over in North Dakota and Minnesota, thankfully. Or not thankfully if you like snow and everything, but hey, here we go. Basically, that wasn't supposed to happen. We'll get to all that in a second, but yeah, as you can see, the winter storm warnings continue for portions of South Dakota, Minnesota, central Iowa, northeast Missouri, and parts of Illinois. A winter weather advisory expands through the majority of Missouri, in parts of western Illinois, as well as in eastern Kansas. And winter storm watches are now in effect for portions of Arkansas, Tennessee, eastern Kentucky, North Carolina, West Virginia, the entire state of West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and Virginia, and Washington, D.C. It's just on the eastern edge of that winter storm watch. So we'll go ahead and dissect everything right here and there. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. It really helps to make more videos and everything. With that being said, let's continue. Now, what's going on in South Dakota, basically, it's almost over. It goes into effect until midnight tonight. Only 1 to 3 more inches of snow are expected, with gusts as high as 35 miles per hour. So be very careful if you are traveling. By the way, I wouldn't even travel at this point. So yeah, there's the one in South Dakota. This is issued for Sioux Falls. Additional snow accumulation of 2 to 4 inches in portions of South Dakota and southwest Minnesota right here. So yeah, additional snow accumulations there until midnight tonight. Travel could be very difficult. Patchy blowing snow could significantly reduce visibility. The wind gusting as high as 35 miles per hour late this afternoon and this evening will result in patchy blowing and drifting snow. So at this point, do not travel if you see blowing and drifting snow at this point. Just don't travel, especially with the winds being so high right there. Let's go ahead and move on. This is from the Twin Cities right here. The total snow accumulation for portions of central, south central, southwest, and west Minnesota, 6 to 10 inches in that area. This is a total snow accumulation right here, not additional. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It remains in effect until 9 p.m. this evening. So yeah, you guys are a little quicker than the other two warnings we just talked about 3 hours earlier. Actually, in 6 hours, at time recording, it'll expire. And then this is the winter storm warning, and this new storm warning right here. Actually, they updated this a little bit. Not much has changed. 6 to 10 inches are still anticipated, with winds gusting as high as 35. Much of central Iowa, not Indiana, excuse me, until 6 a.m. on Saturday. So, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the radar. Snow is already falling in Iowa right here. Des Moines is getting a very heavy band right here. So, yeah, I would keep a very close eye on that right there. It's basically, the rain portion of it is basically cut through Missouri and in Kansas right here. Southwestern Iowa is getting that rain and everything, so it'll transition into snow in the hours ahead. The St. Louis area right here, we'll talk about this in a second, but they're going to what's going to happen, it's going to start with rain, and then it's going to turn into snow as time goes on. Same with Jefferson City, Columbia, Hannibal, Kirksville, Warrensburg, Kansas City, basically everything in Missouri right there. We already talked about this, Okay, now this is a winter weather advisory that's been issued for St. Louis. Total snow accumulations of 3 to 5 inches are expected, so it's in that 3 to 5 inch range. You get a winter weather advisory right there. So, yeah, portions of south central and southwest Illinois and portions of east central Missouri from 9 p.m. this evening until noon Saturday. So this is basically going to be an overnight thing that's going to start. It's going to start as rain, and then it's going to transition into snow as time goes on. Depending on when that transition starts is how deep the snow is going to be. So if basically it starts raining at 6 and it transitions into snow before midnight, you're going to get more snow than you are after midnight, as some models are suggesting, including the GFS. But it really depends on the temperature. It's more of a temperature-dependent thing at that point. So, yeah, there it is. Now, the new winter storm watches have been issued for parts of the South, as well as in portions of the Mid-Atlantic and even into Pennsylvania. So let's go ahead and dissect it. So Winter storm watch remains in effect from Saturday evening through Sunday afternoon. Heavy wet snow possible. And if you want snowballs and everything, this is what you want. Heavy wet snow. A total snow accumulation of 3 to 7 inches possible. It's above that 6-inch range, so that's what is warranting this winter storm warning. Possible higher amounts in the higher Cumberland Plateau are possible, and possible lower, and they're lower across the south. All of Middle Tennessee, including Nashville, is in this winter storm watch right here. So let's go ahead. This is the winter storm watch for Washington, D.C. right here. So winter storm watch remains in effect from Sunday afternoon until through Monday morning. They issued this 2 days out in advance, so plenty of warm time and everything. Heavy snow possible, which may mix with sleet or freezing rain at times. Total snow accumulations are 5 to 10 inches are most likely, with up to 15 inches possible. Ice accumulations of like glaze are possible. Winds gusting as high as 45 miles per hour and may create near blizzard conditions at times, especially over high terrain. So this is issued for portions of Maryland, the Shenandoah Valley, and central northern Virginia, Blue Ridge, and the eastern West Virginia Panhandle from Sunday afternoon through Monday morning. Let's actually look up the Washington D.C. snowstorm, winter storm watch. So, okay, so significant snow and wintry mix possible. Snow accumulations of 1 to 3 inches are most likely, with up to 5 inches possible. This is in the Washington, D.C. proper. The rest of it was in like the Shenandoah Valley and western parts of Virginia right there. So total ice accumulations up to 1/10 of an inch are possible, 45 miles per hour. So yeah, this is a developing situation right here. Just to take a quick peek at it for you guys, this is it. This is the 5 to 10, 15-inch range right here in Western Virginia. Washington, D.C. is not getting 5 to 10 inches like they were last time, although I would like to see that. It's going to transition into rain before it happens, so yeah. And with the gusts of 45 miles per hour, this storm is actually going to turn into a nor'easter as it continues to move into the Atlantic and everything, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, additional details. Snow may fall at 1 to 3 inches per hour late Sunday afternoon into Sunday night, resulting in nearly impassable roads. I'll be keeping an eye on the Virginia roads again because of what happened with I-95, so yeah. Now, this is for West Virginia right here, issued by Charleston. Heavy mixed precipitation possible. Total snow accumulation of 4 to 8 inches across the lowlands and 6 to 10 inches across the mountains of Pocahontas, Randolph, and Webster counties. Ice accumulations up to a light glaze across the lowlands, light glaze to around 1/10 of an inch in the mountains. 35 to 45 mile per hour gusts possible. Portions of southeast Ohio, southwest West Virginia, northeast Kentucky, and basically everywhere in West Virginia right there. From Sunday morning through Monday morning. So as soon as those warnings go up, I'll have more information on the timing and everything like that. So keep that in mind. Yeah, this is basically the status of the storm right here. Portions of South Dakota, it's shutting down in portions like Watertown, Aberdeen right here. Sioux Falls, you might be getting a little bit more, but yeah. Let's see. Let's take a look right here. There it is. Yeah, Sioux Falls, it's wrapping up. It will be out of it in about a couple of hours or so. So this is basically what's going on. It's basically starting to go around into Rolla in Missouri. The rain is. This is the southern part of the storm. You're getting snow eventually. You guys are getting snow eventually. It just depends on how cold the temperature gets. The faster the temperature gets cold, the more snow you're going to get. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and go into the GFS model. This is the latest run right here. So basically, the storm's continuing to develop. It'll start as rain, transition into snow. There it goes, and basically this will be a 12 to 18 hour event right here for portions of St. Louis and Missouri in that area. Then it's going to transition into that low. Portions of Tennessee are going to get heavy snow, and then it's going to move into Virginia, in West Virginia with heavy snow. Likely D.C. is going to start as snow, then transition to rain. Western Pennsylvania is going to get hit. Look at this. Upstate New York right here. This is upstate New York. basically, what they're getting is very, very heavy snow according to the GFS model right here. This is the bluest bands you can see right here. And this is the bluest they appear to be right here. Maine's going to get some mixed precipitation and everything. So, yeah, this will be over. It'll be crossing to Canada and everything. So, yeah, that's basically the development of this storm, continuing the GFS. There it is right there. So, yeah, very interesting weather that's going on the next week. So, this snowstorm right here, well, once there's more information on it, we'll talk a little bit more about that in a later video. But the main show is this show right here. The main show is this. And I'll be continuing to keep a very close eye on that. So I'll let you guys know when the next updates come out, when the next winter storm warnings and everything like that come out. And from time to time, I'll update you guys on the track of the storm and everything like that. And with that being said, that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And with that being said, have a wonderful day, guys. Stay safe.